Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start putting this bad boy back together. I've been umming and ahhing about it for a couple of weeks now and putting it off because like I said before, once I put it together I'm not really going to be able to work on it up here, but to be honest with you there's not really much left to do. Still got to weld this caliper bracket on, which we should be doing any night now, and put the front wheel back on the axle and the front forks and just put it back together, put the fairing on top and seeing what it looks like. So with any luck, by the end of this video, if I haven't chopped a finger off or blew myself up, this scooter should be up and running, he says. But first of all, drink your tea. Nice. And if you want to know how to make a nice cup of tea, I've actually made a video on my channel which shows you how to make the perfect cup of tea. It's actually freezing tonight. I think it's like 1 degree outside, which means you can probably see the steam coming up. I should be wearing something bigger than coats and a hoodie with patches. I feel like a school teacher. I don't know what all that's about, but I thought it looked good at the time when I bought it. So, how's your day been? Good. Done. So this is the wheel that we painted the other day. It's all dried, nice and hard like we wanted it to. It looks alright. I'm not going for any kind of medal for best looking silver wheel, but yeah, I think it'll do what we need it to do. I'm just going to take this masking tape off. Right, so most importantly, put your 8-ball back on. There it is, 8-ball going back on the wheel. I've actually got these on my car and I've had them on there for about a year, and I'm surprised no little shit snicked them off of them yet, because I would have done when I was little, but that was just me. Wheel bearings go into the wheel, if they still fit now I've painted it. I'll have to give them a bit of gentle persuasion. Now this is called a hammer, but we don't want to hammer it in, we just want to tap it in. That's fine. And then we must remember to stick your spacer bar, which is on your axle, this middle one here. Getting dirty, that's not very good. How does this go? And then that bar goes in there. And then that goes in, and I'm going to have to do a little bit more gentle persuasion to get that in because of the paint. I'm trying to remember how it fits in. That doesn't look right. Let's get the axle and have a look. Alright, you can pull off then. Yeah, that's right. So we can put that there without smashing up the shop. So that goes there, and that goes through there. I think it goes that way. And you find a hole, and remember, if you can't find a hole, spit on it and it'll make it easier to go in. This isn't going to plan. Oh, no, it should work. Unless maybe the wheels got bigger, I'll put that much paint on it. Right, let's have a rethink. I'm going to end up smashing something in a minute. Right, so that's our wheel on, and we're just going to tighten that a little bit as tight as we can, because we don't want the wheel falling off as we're driving down the road. Yeah, and it still spins, so that's good. So you can go there. Right, so our wheel's back on, it's painted silver, and it spins around. Let's move that down now. Right, so we've now got our frame ready to go. We've now got our frame all ready to go. So if we pierce this with our piercing tool, that all goes by the name of a screwdriver. So I think if we put that in there, like that. Let's see whether this bad boy works. You know what I said, this has been stuck in my shed for like 10 years. I think it's gone off. So note to self, don't trust anything that's been stuck in your shed for 10 years, because chances are it doesn't work. Nope. It's like in the old cartoons where you look down and it shoots you off. Nope, definitely don't work. Right, so plan B. What we're trying to do here is just seal the holes, stop any water coming in. This is where everything goes horribly wrong. And the shed falls down and I'm standing there just with this bar. Ceilings on the floor and walls are on the floor. So stay. Alright, fall over. We're now, I've literally got the smallest shed in the world, longest shed in the world, but height wise it's like made for hobbits. I think it's like a prop from Lord of the Rings. So being 6'3" in a hobbit shed doesn't seem to be working very well for me. I don't actually know what I'm doing, just to let you know, if you haven't gathered that from the 14 other episodes. So that's going in there. I must admit, if you do come across one of these, sounds a bit perverted. If you do come across one of these scooters online, drop us a text or a message below in the comments, because I wouldn't mind buying another one, because I just think they're cool, very well built, unlike the Razor. I think the word is cack-handed. I need like another pair of hands really to do this properly. So we've got our spanners. You spanner. So that one's going. I think what I'll do is I'll bring it towards me, so I've got that extra leverage. Just hope I don't drop it on myself. This sits there like that. You're starting to see it look like a scooter now. Is that better? Can you still see me? That light? Yeah, baby. What's that? Sounded like a pterodactyl making a comeback. I think I need to put it on the floor, so I'll be back. Just like Arnie. And then I should be able to pick it up. It's a bit loose, might have to tighten that. Do that, put that on my to-do list. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This build's nearly done, which I'm actually a bit gutted about actually. I've been enjoying this. I'm sure I'll find another one. So by looking at this, we might have to go and get another brake cable, because this one's looking a little bit short. Do we remember the way it went in? No. And we've got our speed limiter, which we do remember what one that was, because that was the one that had all the crazy wires on it. Ah, there it is. The one that says speed limit on it, funny enough. Whack a bit of power in there. Wait for the spark. Yep. And then, okay. Turns the power on. Got a click from the control board, which is good. Remember the brake. Make sure the brake lever's in the right position. Woo! It moved. It's alive. It's alive. Right, so let's turn it off before we smash up the shed. Key can go there. So I don't forget it. Will you remind me that's there, because I will forget that. So I'm actually tempted to take it out for a ride, but no, don't do it. Let's wait for it to be done properly. Alright, let's put that somewhere where it's not going to catch fire. Should we try it one more time? Okay. Almost forgot it then. Click. And there's a horn. I'm sure we did have a horn a little while ago. No. Oh, I've got to plug it in this way. Idiot. Let's just turn it off quickly. That goes. Got a click, and that doesn't sound very good, does it? Okay, so we're going to get a click. There's a click, and no, there's nothing on that one. So I do have a plan B, by the way, which I'll go and get and show you in a minute. So I'll go and show you my horn. We're going to laugh. Let's make another cup of tea while we're there. I got this delivered the other day. I was surfing the net on that website I was telling you about before, Joom, some Russian eBay I think it is. Come across this, knowing that I might not be able to get that horn working, I thought I'd purchase this. When I first pushed the button, I was disappointed with the noise it made, which I'll show you. Hold on. That's not a horn. That's like a rape whistle. That's horrible, right? So I thought, oh, I'm not going to put that on. Throw it away. Left it in the corner, and then I was thinking about it, thinking I'm sure it said it makes more than one noise. So we've only got one button to work out what it does. You obviously hold the button in and it changes the noise. Right, ready? That's definitely not a horn either. But wait for this, ready? So this is the noise, the third noise you get, which I think is genius. I'm gonna be like Gropey the Clown, just. So that's definitely going on. I'm quite chuffed that one didn't work, because this is going to be my horn. I've got this light to attach to the front, and I'm still in two minds whether to go for the top or drill it into the around there. Looking at that, gotta be careful. There's no bar in there actually. Yeah, it probably does. Don't want to be putting a screw in there because it looks cool. Then drilling in and won't be able to turn. So there you go, lesson learned. So it's definitely gone at the top. So now I've stuck all that back on. I did actually realise that this is supposed to go on first, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this section out. Seems pretty pointless going through all that palaver to get it on and off when you could just have a nice neat line going across. So I'm going to cut that out now. I might as well. more cutting. We like our cutting, don't we? No, we don't. And that should. Oh, it's cold, man. It's cold. I've been filming for like half an hour and it's all boring. Oh no. Like that now. Our key start needs to go in there. See me bang my head. Did you see me bang my head then? Jesus. You'd think I'm accident prone, I'm actually not. I'm actually quite sensible. Dribbling snot everywhere and drinking tea. Sexy look. Oh, it's warm. Jesus, it's cold out here. Jeebus Christ. Right. Jeebus. So what we're going to do, Rust, we're going to have a key start or not. So I'm not quite sure whether it's worth me, apart from having a cup of tea. So this scooter's now done and it moves, we think. I've got a little horn ready to go on. That cracks me up. And we got a light to go on, so other than the light and the horn and then getting this bracket welded on so we've got brakes, it's done. Got a pre-drill, so let's write a list, I suppose. So we've got the horns put on, which will take seconds, the light to go on the handlebars, which shouldn't take long at all. I've got to make the hole bigger inside the frame so I can run my brake cable, throttle cable and brake lever cable through the front, and I've then got to move the key start to the side, so that's a bit more drilling, making a bigger hole on the side, and then we've got to weld this bracket on, and we are done and ready to go, so we can then take it for a test drive. I hope we don't kill myself or anybody else in the process. So I might as well, because I'm done now, drink my tea, stick my horn on, and maybe put my light on, and then call that a night, I suppose. It's getting quite late, and I've been filming for ages. That's probably all boring stuff. Tea's up. Do you remember Tool Time? I think it was Tim Allen used to do a program called, I can't remember what it's called now. Pam Renson first starred in it. That's when I fell in love with her. So if you know her, let her know. I met her once. We had a moment. She looked me up and down. I definitely looked her up and down. Then we had a photo, and the rest is history. So they say. Anyway, so there was a program that Tim Allen used to do called, I don't remember what the show was called, but I remember the show that he was on in the show. It was called Tool Time. How weird is that? We should have something called Tea Time anyway. That was kind of a long-winded story to get to do. In fact, we should have Tea Time where I just drink a cup of tea and talk random crap, and hopefully you listen or don't listen. Hopefully somewhere a bit warmer than the back of my garden in a shed. It's actually getting quite cold. So one of the ideas I've come up with, one of my many random ideas, is to insulate this shed. One, to try and keep a bit of heat in, so it's not so cold when I'm coming out here for the next build. So we've got another scooter to go, ready to go. Got to fix it up and then do whatever we want to do with it. So got maybe insulate this shed so it stays a bit warmer, and obviously a bit more soundproof as well, because I feel a bit of an idiot just talking to myself in the back of the garden. I think you can actually get put away for that. Get put in a nut house. What are you in for? Drinking tea and talking to myself at the back of the garden. What are you in for? Murder. Ah, nice to meet you. Right, so let's get this horn on. Do you know what? I should actually show you. Alright, ready? Going for a little journey. So this is what I've been building all this time. If you haven't watched the earlier ones, this is our scooter, and this is the inside of the scooter. So we've got battery from the Xiaomi M365, then we've got a 36 volt control board just in there. Can you see that? Yep. We replaced the motor for a 36 volt motor. It used to be a 24 volt. It was quick enough. There was no problem with this speed. It was just, I don't think it had enough. It was the distance. That's why this project come about. I've then, let me show you. I've then fitted this. Can you see? Yeah. I've then fitted this disc onto the back with a caliper, and we've made this bracket up. It does look a bit, so we're hoping Dave can make it look a bit better, or whatever he wants to do with it, as long as it's welded on and the caliper sits right. That's done. So yeah, so the whole project we've done: brake caliper, brake disc, changed the motor, updated the battery for a newer type batteries. We've changed the control board, sprayed the wheel, and that's it. Is that right? You there? So what I'm going to do now is put the horn on the front, tighten this brake lever up because it's very loose, and then fit that light. So we're going to collapse. Wicked. Genius. Oh, I can't stop. I'm gonna have to stop doing it. It's getting quite late. And where do we want this? We want that about here. Right, that looks pretty solid to me. I think that looks right, actually. Look at that. Woo-hoo. So our scooter is now 95% finished. Happy with the way everything's gone. We see it move a little bit earlier. This is the furthest it's moved since I've touched it. So it's quite cool that I actually touched something and it didn't break. No, don't do that. So it's the key start. Where did I put that key? Where did the key go? There. Right. Key's there now, yeah? Don't tell anyone. I think we're done. So, as always guys, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe somewhere down the bottom, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy guys.